Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the starship Odin, its 5-year mission to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no man has gone before. Hello subscribers and non-subscribers, welcome to another episode of Star Trek Online, and in fact this is going to be the final recording session because I am going to go and record these two missions in the same session. But let's go ahead and continue. So, the Gorn hold the canyon while attacking the outsiders. Can he turn the tables on them? When you first beamed down here, I wasn't so sure about you, but after what you did to Hassan, yeah, you have some skills. So, some Riemann escaped with the triggers? Tough break. I bet he's out of the sector by now, but if there's one man on the rock who know where to go next, it's Law. He can help you bring an end to all of this. Then we can all celebrate with some drinks at the bar. I'm on it. So, well, apparently I can just hail him. Okay. No, I can't. I actually do have to run over here. Oh yes, and I can get some new, fleet officer, or duty officers. Let's see. Yeah, I've got space. So let's go ahead and actually get the duty officers real quick. Okay, now I can go and talk to Law. You found a note written by Law to Korgath Jr. The Gorn that serve Hassan have taken notice of you. With Hassan out of the picture, they're making a move to show their strength. They're sending a man to kill you, but I decided to take him myself. I need to do this. I've lived the life of a coward, not the life of a Romulan. The Gorn will most likely kill me, but at least I will die taking the stand that I ran away from 2 years ago. I hope that you're the person you seem to be. If you are, you'll continue to help the people here after I'm gone. Law. Let's check on them. Because apparently they were there. Just shoot one of you. Oh, they pulled a hole. We can't show you who shot. Okay. Now, this is embarrassing. I leave a death note behind and you find me alive. Guess the situation isn't as bleak as I thought it was. You've got that look about you, though. One that says that you need information. What can I do for you? Explain the situation with the Tal Shiar. If they're anywhere on Nimbus, they're probably using the satellite stations to the south. Hassan used them to stay in contact with the Orient Syndicate without the risk of anyone intercepting his transmissions. I think that's how he coordinated his last attack. The Tal Shiar could probably do the same thing. But that area is the territory of a pack of Gorn separatists, and they don't like anyone who's not a lizard. That will make it harder, but not impossible. Your best bet is to go to the canyon, disable the exterior satellite cables, gather the satellite codes from the Gorn, and then hack the main satellite. That will cut the Tal Shiar on Nimbus off from their support. The canyon entrance has a giant rock arch over it. There are a couple of paths down from the upper rim to the bottom. In the meantime, I'm going to take stock of what I have here for some plans of my own. The Tal Shiar there, we may find a Kiev and all those missing people at the same time. Potentially. Let's go and make that a bit smaller. I guess while we run there, I can try to assign some quick jobs. If I can actually find any open slots. Now it looks like I don't really have any open, or anyone who's really free to do some work. The Gorn set up a relay system to protect their network. We'll have to disable the 3 console on the way down to have a chance of override. The chance of override the main one. Yes, that English is wonderful. Should be a chance to, not a chance of. Okay, let's go deal with these guys. Oh, they've got a mortar back there, apparently. Let's try to deal with this guy so they don't deploy another mortar. You know, these attack SARs are very slow. Did not mean to do that. Okay, let's go and override the Gorn console down here. Sound like I heard a whistle or something, or a wolf howl. Captain, the Gorn systems have additional protection from an encrypted lockout code. I could try to bypass it, but we run a risk of sending the system into high alert. We might need to try the direct approach. If we manually sever some of the cables, that will give us time to work on the bypass without setting off the system alert. To give us a better chance of success, we would need to recover security codes from the Gorn in the canyon. Very well, let's go. Conveniently, these guys spawn just as I'm looking for them. Tons of items here. Okay, so I got quite a few codes there. And let's go and find where to cut the cables. Come on, sever the cable. Sever this cable as well. Oh, did I not grab that back there? I could have sworn I did. It must not have registered me interacting with it or something. Really? Okay, we almost got all the codes that we need. Okay, I guess that's one way down here. We're gonna end up needing to kill more Gorn than we actually have to. Really? Really? It's like I'm being hit by something invisible. Or like I'm tripping or something? Really? I'm kind of confused as to what the hell's happening there. The satellite connection should be weak enough for us to override. Let's deal with these guys, get the last of the codes that we need. What the hell are you aiming at? Seriously, we have the codes, so we can stop Key from escaping once we override the main sab. Damn you, crew! Attacking every... These guys are annoying me. Come on, throw it, damn it. Those guys are really annoying. It's too much of a hassle to try to kill them, though, because a lot of the times they get knocked back. Take out the mortar. Plasma wide beam pistol. Let's hack the satellite. You managed to... Okay, dokie. It would appear the code is set up so that the numbers are double the value of the number above them. So 5, 20. Okay, so it looks like we can follow these cables out of the canyon. I think they'll lead us to the control for the safety door. I think this might be a short mission. I may even have to combine them. But I'm gonna have to check that first. If it's anywhere less than 20 minutes, especially if it's substantially less than 20 minutes, I'm gonna have to combine these two parts. Oh, what's this? Oh, disable the Gorn satellite. Satellite door is unlocked. Let's travel to the satellite. Apparently I can transwarp over there. I doubt that actually takes me there. It probably takes me back to Paradise City. So just keep on running. I'll have to get into a bit of a fight up here with these damn things. Although I shouldn't have to kill every single last one of them, just a couple of groups. Okay, then I deal with this group, and that should be the end of it. And there we go. And now I should be able to bypass getting into another fight. Although annoying, my away team I would not be surprised if they decide to attack those guys, but they actually decided not to, which is a surprise. Sir, I think we've located the satellites and the access door. Now we just need to find a way out of here. Captain, can you hear me? You survived the Gorn and found a Keep's base? I'm well and truly impressed. I've been thinking about something. If there is anything left for me here on Nimbus, with your permission, I'd like to join your crew and help you stop a Keep once and for all. Sure.
Congratulations, Captain.
So that is potentially going to be the end of this episode. I still have to go and check and see if I may have to merge the next episode with this one, so I'm going to go and check that first as soon as I go and actually spend my points. Let's see. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. Okay, so I'm gonna go and check that. So, 1 second. But if I don't have to merge them, as always, like, for a comment, subscribe, share, and I will see you guys next time. Okay, hello subscribers. So the last one was only about 16 minutes, so depending on how long this is, I will probably merge them. So let's go ahead and continue on. Installation 18. Objective: everything points to the communications array as the hub of Tal Shiar activity on Nimbus 3. There have also been reports of disappearances in the vicinity, and they have to be related. The Tal Shiar have been taking people from all over, makes sense that they're doing it here too. It's time to find out what's going on inside that comm array. Get ready, Captain. I don't think this is going to be easy. Okie dokie. I thought I already had that, but I guess not. Okie dokie. But whatever. Let's go ahead and begin installation 18. Sir, this facility could be the key to understanding what the Tal Shiar are doing on this planet. This is about more than the Thalaron triggers. If it wasn't, they would have left once they learned the triggers were gone. We need to get inside and find out what their real goals are. Any ideas of where we go from here? This looks like an elevator, so my guess is that we head down. If the Tal Shiar are going through this much trouble to hide and isolate this facility, it's a sure bet that they'll be guarding it. As soon as the Tal Shiar know we're here, we'll be fighting for our lives. A stealth approach would be best, and if any alarms trigger, we need to deal with them quickly. Okay, let's go and activate the elevator. Questions: which side do we have to stand on? Or which side is the door? Okay, there we go, over here. We'll just casually walk in. Not really. Deal with the medic, get rid of that guy. Let's disable the alarm. Yep, I know there's an alarm in this room. Let's deal with that. Doki, no loot. No loot. Okay, let's override the mainframe. We don't have all the data yet, Captain, but the Tal Shiar seem to be conducting experiments here. We should investigate. Any proof we can get of Tal Shiar wrongdoing is valuable. Seriously? You guys gotta jump. You can't just casually walk around it. Let's see what's going on in here. Use security console. Nope, not much. Just what looks like a bunch of surgery beds or something. Sir, what happened in there? Well, I can't tell you.
The test subjects are reacting well to the indoctrination procedures.
Interesting. this one?
We've got a few casualties, as we expected. Those that survived should be able to start phase 3 by the end of the week.
Interesting. Okay, let's see what's going on in this one.
Proceed carefully. This patient hasn't responded well to the treatments. Watch those levels. It's going critical.
Creepy. What did we just see? Are the Talshar experimenting on people? What could they possibly hope to accomplish with these atrocities? We need to press forward to find out. It's time for answers. Tricorder readings say the room up ahead is a laboratory. We should take a look. We might find out more about what's going on here. That you are potentially right about, so let's head on in. Okie, so, use security console. And hello everyone. Disable the alarm. And now we can continue on and try to figure out what the hell is going on. Let's take this item and let's talk to this test subject. No! No, 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 no! Make it stop! Make it stop! We're here to help. We won't hurt you. Ah! They come in the night. I woke up and one of them was standing over my bed. How did it get in my room? What does it want? I want to go home. Let's get you out of here. Who are you? Are you here to hurt me again? Please, please, I'll tell you anything. Just tell me what you want. Calm down. Tell me what they've done to you. There were lights and voices. Voices in my head. They were thoughts, but they weren't mine. That wasn't the worst of it. They hurt me, cut me. One day they amputated my hand, and 2 days later they put it back. There were procedures, and I was awake. Could feel everything. I don't think they were doing some sort of tests, but I don't know what they were for. I just went out of here. We'll send you someplace safe. We're gonna save her for last. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter if I save her for last, but whatever, we'll save her for last nonetheless. The light, it hurts my eyes. Can you turn it down, please? It's too bright in here. Tell me what happened. I was in a shuttle. There were Talshar attacking my colony. There was a blinding light and a noise that vibrated the cabin like it was coming apart. Then there was blackness. I woke up here. They keep asking me questions. Questions about things I don't know. Why didn't they just let me die? Let's get you out of here. You're not Talshar, are you? Are you here to take me home? Yes, tell me who you are. My name is Rena Kiev. I was working on a freighter, the USA Ken. We haul everything that we can make some lightnium with. We had an offer to take a load of Site to Gasco Station. My captain didn't like it. We'd heard that there was trouble in that area, but we needed the work, so the Talshar were waiting for us. Captain Sayre let them board, said they could inspect our cargo and manifest, but they killed him. And then they started shooting everyone else. I didn't know what they kept... I don't know why they kept me alive, but they kept asking me questions about terrorists and the Republic and my brother. They say he did such awful things, that he smuggled weapons and killed people. But I know him. I know none of it's true. They're the ones who are evil. Let's get you out of here. Sir, I think we need to get the person responsible for this madness here so we can confront him. There's a communication center in this facility. I'm sure the operatives were in regular contact with their commanders. If we send some false messages, perhaps we could convince someone to make an appearance. Thank you for talking to me while the enemy enters the room and tries to kill me. It's a wonderful plan of yours. It's almost as if you wanted me to die. And disable the alarm. And let's continue on. And let's deal with the medics. And deactivate the alarm. And now I grab my loot before I continue on. Okay, is that all of the loot? It looks like it is. Okie dokie, so let's access the communication relay. Read only. Please make a selection from the following menu. Let's view message operative 569482 status update. Sir, if we can alter this message and resend it, we might be able to lure whomever is in charge here into a trap. Well, roger that, but let's read the damn thing. A son of the Orient Syndicate was in possession of Thalaron trigger devices, but I was unable to procure them. Com chatter and interrogation of some of Hassan's workers have revealed that the triggers were purchased by a splinter group of Remans. I have analyzed all traffic in and out of the Nimbus system, and a Reman vessel fled during the attempted raid by Hassan's fleet. All indications are that the triggers are off planet now. Okie, and let's see, installation 18, project parameters. To installation 18 from Colonel Hakiv. Establish a base on the surface of Nimbus 3. Find and acquire Thalaron triggers believed to be in possession of an Orient Syndicate operative. Note, it is imperative to keep Thalaron weapons out of the hands of our enemies. Keeping vital components for building these weapons off of the open market is a continuing goal of the Tal Shiar. Prisoners of value will be sent to Installation 18, combining Alashid interrogation and mind control techniques with our holographic conditioning has proven to be very successful in test cases. That research will continue at Installation 18. Several Alashid will be at the facility to facilitate this research. Prisoners who successfully resist combined conditioning will be given to the Alashid for their use. Take control of supply lines on Nimbus 3, currently being run by the Orient Syndicate. The population of Nimbus 3 relies on outside supplies for survival. Being the sole supplier of these goods will give us control of the planet without having to resort to a military solution. Interesting. Let's change access rights. So, to access administrative functions, please insert password now. Change admin to, I think it's Epsilon. Yeah. Read to 13, I think it is. Yeah. Right. I'm going to say 5. No. 2. No. 3. Okay. And access to 144. No. 370s. There we go. And let's go ahead and open this for editing. Make the changes, and let's see what the changes are. A son of the Orient Syndicate was in possession of Thalaron trigger devices. I was able to procure them. The triggers were purchased for a modest fee and are ready for pickup from some of Hassan's workers located in the Nimbus system. All indications are that the triggers are in good condition. Let's send the message. Sir, a new life sign set ahead, and they're not like anything we've ever seen before. Our Romulan allies have shared some data on the species known as the Alachi that have been attacking Republic settlements. These life signs are a match, and they're working with the Tal Shiar. Perhaps we should attempt to detain one for questioning. That sounds like a wonderful idea, so let's do it. And deal with the medics, of course. Deal with all of these guys, the Tal Shiar specifically, before we deal with the other guys. Oh god, well, honestly, it's a little bit better off that I got killed than, no, screw it, we'll just respawn, make it easier. I'll be waiting forever for these guys to actually get around to getting me up. Ouch, that hurt. Go, and the Alashi Beta is stunned. Quickly contain him in a force field. Now we have you. If you want to get out of here alive, you'll answer our questions. Let's start with something simple. Who? Stop him! Sir, that thing decided to kill itself rather than answer any of our questions. Why would it do that? I wish we could have learned more, but it looks like your plan worked. The Odin reports that an entire Tal Shiar fleet has arrived in orbit in response to the message we sent earlier. But I'm not the one that came up with the plan. I'm pretty sure it was you that came up with the plan. But whatever, if you want to give me credit for it, I'll take it, but nonetheless. Let's beam up. Sir, we're being hailed by the flagship of the Tal Shiar fleet. On screen.
Who are you? Will you be missed by anyone after I remove you from this universe?
Incoming hail from our new friends, Captain. Answer pirate hail. Good fight. I'm sure you're willing to turn a blind eye to a little salvage operation, aren't you? There's another hail coming in, sir. Answer Federation hail. Always glad to offer a fellow Starfleet officer some assistance, Captain. Nimbus will be safer once the Tal Shiar are gone. Captain, Colonel Akiv is hailing us again.
This fight no longer interests me.
Oh, you're bored. Well, not really bored. You're like, oh, I can't win this, so it doesn't interest me anymore.
Now that you've met my new allies, the Alachi, you understand just how precarious your position is. Run while you can.
I mean, honestly, I'd say you're the one running in this situation. But if you want to say I'm the one running, so be it. But nonetheless, honestly, you're the one who's running, if you ask me. I want to note that all my weapons are phasers right now because I went and bought some simple ones from just the Starship vendor. They were all in all better than what I had equipped before for the most part. So for the time being, yes, I'm using all phasers. And this is also actually a new ship. It's not the one I was flying before that I don't actually think I really got to use too much in combat other than like once, maybe twice if I was lucky. Let's go for this guy. Or not. Let's go for this guy. It's gonna barely miss. Come on, keep firing. Don't stop. I would like to deal with all of the small fry. I mean, these guys aren't really small fry completely. They're actually somewhat tough. Especially when you take into account that I'm not flying a super awesome ship. Both of these are battle cruisers of the same type, so we can deal with them together more or less. Let's tractor beam them. Fire on my mark. Which I think actually is just kind of wasted, but whatever. I like how I can do an emergency power to weapons. The Tal Shiar fleet has been destroyed, sir. Nimbus 3 will be better off without their influence, as would the Romulan Star Republic. Suggest we head back to the surface and wrap things up, sir? Let's beam down. Let's go and talk to Horace Jones. Have you heard the news? What's been going on around here? I've been hearing strange reports that something major went down at the satellite array in the desert. Did you have anything to do with that? There was a secret Tal Shiar base. I heard a Tal Shiar boss man showed up in response to your actions. That true? You don't need to worry about any Tal Shiar coming here anymore. Dang. You sure do know how to get things done. People had their doubts about you, Captain, but you showed them. Hassan's gone, the Gorn have been put in their place, and now the Tal Shiar too? This keeps up, and Nimbus will be a nice place to live. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some Latinium to collect from 2 of 8. I've been betting on you the whole time. Enjoy your winnings. Okie dokie, let's hail our allied contact. I knew the Tal Shiar were bad, but mind control? Alien experiments? Who knows what else they were doing to those poor people? The Alachi have to be stopped. I'll start making plans. Good work, Captain. Thank you, and I'll be taking that if you don't mind.
Congratulations, Captain.
Okie dokie, so that is the end of this for now. As always, like, favorite, comment, subscribe, share, and I'll see you guys next time. Until then, goodbye and farewell. Well, I mean, actually, never mind. I guess since this is technically speaking supposed to be the last of the series, unless people would really like to go and see more, this is technically speaking supposed to be the last of it. So yeah, just put in the comment section if you'd like to see more of the series, and I will probably go and continue it, especially since it's a somewhat short-esque series. It's not a... I wouldn't technically be starting a new series, and it'd be fairly easy for me to especially continue this after I switch to Windows 10 once that's eventually out, which is supposedly meant to be sometime this year. But yeah, so you guys, again, can just let me know. Put in the comments section if you would like to see more, and I will go ahead and continue it if I feel as though there is a reasonable degree of interest in me continuing this. But until then, goodbye and farewell.